Going on, Legion? Azure here, like always, and we're doing a lot of fan request stuff. I guess I try to get it to as much as I can. A lot of the music is requested by the viewers here at the channel. Usually, I do a lot of like movies, cartoons, anime, whatever it is, things that aren't music. A lot of that's just me picking stuff that I like out, or like music is always kind of an iffy thing. I don't like to. I always feel like I'm like ripping, you know, the content from somebody else. So I just try to do the music when I'm really into the music, when I'm really interested, not for the sake of views. And so, yeah, I always do a lot of this other stuff that's not music. And there's people that do like it and don't like it. And a lot of people that aren't a fan of the non-music stuff. And I've never really been a full-on music reactor. But I decided to, hey, let's check out some of the stuff that was requested that wasn't necessarily music. And we had the Looney Tunes Back in Action. I think somebody said Back to Life, and that was a movie that came out with the goblins or the tails or whatever it was. With I think it was Seth Rogen was in it. He's like the fat goblin and a goblin, whatever he was, and his dad was the half body, right? That they were like looking for his upper half. That's what came up in the general search. So I'm going with this. It's Looney Tunes is what the main thing was. Back in Action. Back to Life, didn't see it. If there's anything specific you guys want to link, always link it down below specifically. A name can always be something random, right? And so hopefully I don't react to something that somebody else didn't want, but I react to the things that you guys do want. Kind of a long and weird opening to this video. I don't know why. It's the first video of the day, so I'm getting a little speechy right off the bat. I should have saved it for a different video. But with that, let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. There's a bunch of fuzz that just came off my fan right on my keyboard. That's gross. Let's go. What the hell? Where did that all come from?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
I have seen an episode or two of this. Wasn't the biggest fan.
Duck, bent on self-preservation.
Pretty good.
Say your prayers, rabbit. It's rabbit season.
Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Fire!
Oh, this is...
Hold everything.
The animation.
Blasted. Page 7, Daffy gets blasted. Page 8, Daffy gets blasted again. What's the matter with you people? We can't do this kind of stuff anymore. Brothers Warner, showbiz legends like me shouldn't have to play stooge to that long-eared, carrot-chomping, overbite challenge.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Bobby, how's the wife? Great nose job, Chuck. Oh, thanks, Goyles. Good rug, Mel. Never would have guessed.
Pardon me.
The pleasure's mine. Fellas, I think Dave's right. Maybe I'll take a vacation. Go visit my 542 nieces and nephews.
Mr. Duck, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't see how we can have a Bugs Bunny movie.
Is that... Are those the real... Those aren't the real... No, that's just stand-ins. I don't think that the Warner Brothers actual people would be doing this. And I recognize that's freaking Dharma from Dharma and Greg. I forgot her name. She's crazy.
Movie without Bugs Bunny.
Oh, my heavens, no. You couldn't have a movie without Bugs Bunny. And if you don't mind me asking, whose glorified personal assistant are you?
Kate Houghton, Vice President. Comedy.
Right.
Tasted lethal weapon, babies. Finally, a lethal weapon that can take my grandchildren to.
Gentlemen, check your phones. Our latest research shows that Bugs Bunny is a core asset that appeals to male and female, young and old, throughout the known universe. While your fan base is limited to angry fat guys in basements.
Yeah, but come on, fellas. I'm thrice the entertainer the rabbit is. Fine, he's hilarious. But moviegoers these days demand action heroes like me.
I'm glad I checked this.
How's that, rabbit?
So, it has come to this.
I don't know why I thought those were like the real Warner Brothers, because that'd be weird. I don't know why. I think I was more hoping it was them than it was actually believing it.
I'm afraid the brothers Warner must choose between a handsome matinee idol or this miscreant perpetrator of low burlesque.
Whichever one's not the duck.
Damn, savage. Get wrecked, Daffy. That was pretty good. Big fan. I watched Bugs Bunny and like a lot of that stuff growing up. So Bugs Bunny was my dad's favorite cartoon when he was a kid. And that's how old it is. Chungus indeed. And I grew up watching all of it too. I was a huge Bugs Bunny fan. I didn't like Daffy when I was really young. Or I liked him when he was with Bugs. I didn't really like the Porky Pig stuff as a kid. Now, as I'm older, I don't really mind all of it. All of it's fine, right? Even like going down to the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner and Speedy Gonzales, which was one of my favorites as well. And his cousin, like Slowpoke, whatever his name was. I'm sure it was racist to somebody. Yeah, it was just a good time growing up. I watched a few of the episodes. I even showed my dad. I was like, hey, you know they're doing this? And he checked it out and he was like, hey, it's all right. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how I felt. You know what I mean? Like, I liked a lot of that. And I think I reacted to some Looney Tunes stuff before. And I'm sure Warner Brothers is probably going to like block this. So I don't even know why I'm talking. No one's going to see this video. But I remember going, the animation, the camera angles, the different things they can do now with CGI and all that stuff, instead of like being hand-drawn and all that, really added, I think, a different layer to the show. Because it had, of course, these things are ancient. These original cartoons are ancient. You know, so like when they were like, just now we're watching the whole different versions of Daffy getting his beak blown off, and it literally like just automatically changed to like, you know, he had the dartboard and the duck, the bill went into a Bugs' dartboard. I'm like, well, that was a crazy little cut, a jump cut that wouldn't have normally happened. And then it started like cycling through all these different things, like a, you know, like a film reel, like you're just doing all these different things to catch the bill. And then it was like picture in picture, right? And I was like, oh, all this kind of stuff is neat to see for the cartoon, for what is the Looney Tunes. And so yeah, I like that side of it, of course. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna try to like get to all of what it is, and you know, see if they're looks like they're remastering some of them. I think some of the voices weren't on key is one of my biggest gripes when I first checked this out, but I think now it's not so bad. It's like I can get into it again. I think it'd be kind of cool. And if I have kids, I think I even might start on the old school stuff, because the old school stuff, I think for a lot of people is outdated, because there's a lot of stuff that the snowflake moms and dads out there aren't going to like, right? Like Bugs Bunny putting on lipstick and kissing another man, you know, when Bugs Bunny is a guy, right? And stuff like that, I think there's a lot of people that have problems with that kind of stuff. For me, I think it added to my sense of humor, to my openness and sense of humor, right? Like, that kind of stuff is no problem. And I think that I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know how far they've gone back to the traditional way. But like I said, I like it. I liked how it was, and I hope they didn't take anything away. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.